The most important document a project manager will create is the project management plan. The project management plan is more than just a schedule and a budget. It's the document that guides the project's execution and ensures the project deliverable is completed as expected. In this lesson, we'll look at the integration process that guides the creation of the framework of a project, the Develop Project Management Plan process. The Develop Project Management Plan process falls under the Planning Process group. The Project Management Plan specifies what needs to get done, who will do what, when they will do it, and how it will get done. It's made up of all the subsidiary plans that are developed by the other processes and defines all of the project's work. Depending on the scope of the project, the plan may be simple or very complex, and it's always a progressively elaborated living document, meaning that it's updated as needed while the project progresses through each process and phase. This doesn't mean that changes to the project management plan are arbitrary and done on a whim. Any changes to the baselines or objectives of the project must be approved by a change control board and, if approved, must be updated and reflected in the project management plan. The inputs into the Develop Project Management Plan process are the project charter. The high-level view of the project charter will help the project manager break down the big picture into the tasks needed to complete the project's objectives. Many of the 47 project management processes will develop their own subsidiary plans, schedules, budgets, and requirements. These outputs from the other processes are the nuts and bolts of the project management plan and help to build the plan into an achievable effort for the organization. Enterprise environmental factors and organizational process assets help the project manager to understand the forces that they are working within and the assets they have available to use in completing the project successfully. The tools and techniques used in developing the project management plan include expert judgment. Expert judgment is one of the most commonly used and always one of the most important tools and techniques a project manager will use when developing a project management plan, as well as all the subsidiary plans that will make up the project management plan. There's nothing ever wrong with getting a little help in planning, and who better to get help from than an expert? When developing a project management plan, a project manager may come across people, groups, or even organizations that may have competing or conflicting interests in the outcome of the deliverable. The facilitation techniques a project manager uses in these situations may be critical in creating an understanding of the benefits and the shared goals of all the stakeholders involved in the project. The output of the Develop Project Management Plan is the Project Management Plan. This is the most important document a project manager will develop and describes all the work that will go into the project as well as what the end result is expected to be. One common mistake inexperienced project managers may make is to confuse a project management plan with a project schedule. The project schedule is developed during another process and becomes part of the project management plan, as well as the budget, the communications plan, and all the other subsidiary plans. It's important to note that the other knowledge areas will produce their own corresponding plans, and each of those plans gets incorporated into the project management plan. For example, the three knowledge areas of scope, time, and cost will produce a schedule, a scope baseline, and a budget. All three of these become part of the plan, and the plan is not complete without them. It's also important to note that not every document the project produces becomes part of the plan. The project management plan is made up of other plans. Documents like estimates, performance metrics, logs, and lists are project documents that are used to develop the subsidiary plans, which are then incorporated into the project management plan. The Develop Project Management Plan process is the process that gets the ball rolling on a project by providing a high-level game plan for how the project will move through its life cycle. The subsidiary plans that compose the project management plan then provide the specific details for managing each aspect of the project from initiation through closure. The Develop Project Management Plan defines, prepares, integrates, and coordinates all the subsidiary plans and baselines into one formal document that will be used to guide a successful project from start to finish.